Hi, my name's Denise McCabe and this is my Make-It Monday for this week. Today I'm going to do a technique called spotlighting. I can't remember if I've done the technique before, so I hope I'm not boring you if I have. So yeah, I've got a few samples, 2 samples. This is with the Daisy Garden stamp set. So you just stamp 2 images and you cut a hole out of one and then attach it to, colour it in and attach it to the card. So that's that one. And this is with a new stamp set called Blessings of Home that will be coming out in the January to June mini catalogue. So if you get an image that requires a lot of colouring and it scares the bajingos out of you, this is a really good way of just cutting out a piece of the image, colouring the smaller section in and putting it over the top of the same stamped image. So I will put my camera up into my holder and we'll get started. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. So we'll sit down. Now, so this is my Daisy Garden one, using the Daisy Garden large background stamp. And as I said, what you do is you stamp the image twice, then choose a die. So the layering circles dies are perfect for this technique. If you have circle punches that are all retired now, you could use those. I do have some circle punches, but I wanted to use the dies because the layering circle dies are circles and then a very fine scallop. And I could just sort of put a little layer of black behind the coloured image, which is what I wanted to do. So if you cut out carefully of this image, the second image, you can actually do 2 spotlights. So I didn't move my circle up higher because this was a bit blobby from the ink, but I could have moved my circle up higher and gotten 2 circles out of it, even a smaller circle. So that's what we're going to do today with this one. So I'm going to use this stamp again, and I'm going to use this part of the stamped image. So, but before we start on that, I just want to highlight a seasonal sale that's coming up this week on the 16th of November, which is Tuesday, the 16th to the 18th. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Stampin' Up are having a seasonal sale on cardstock, ink pads and dies in the annual catalogue. So it's only in the annual catalogue, not the mini catalogue. And cardstock will be 10% off. All the ink pads will be 15% off. And all the dies in the annual catalogue will be 20% off. So it's a good sale to grab yourself a bargain. They're doing this in line with the Black Friday sales, and you know how everything around Thanksgiving is sort of on sale and they've got massive sales. So this is their kind of Black Friday sale. So yeah, so it's in the annual catalogue only. Cardstock 10%, ink pads 15% off, and the dies 20% off. So if you want to grab yourself a bargain, please jump on and have a look, and go to my blog, stampingpassion.blogspot.com. Over on the right hand side, there's a jacaranda tree that says November host code. If you click on that, it takes you straight to my online store and it attaches the November host code to it. So if you place a $30 order or more, you will get the November online class from the Eden's Garden Suite. Just 2 standard cards and a fancy fold. A Z card that folds flat. So why not grab yourself a bargain and get some cards to make at the same time. So that's the seasonal sale that's coming up this Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, let's get started. Now, I am going to use my stamp apparatus for this. It's a good idea if you're stamping 2 images to use your stamp positioner, because it's it makes you get it exactly where you want it to be, especially when you're cutting out a circle. So I'll just put that there. Now, where's my stamp set? Here it is. So this is the stamp set that will be coming in the new mini catalogue in January to July next year. As a demonstrator, you get to pre-order things early, and to play with them and start making samples ready to show them off to your customers. So I got this one, and it's really beautiful. It's got the dies to cut the 2 flower images out, and it's got all these other little dies, garlands and flowers and leaves. It's a really nice stamp set. So I'll just get the big one out. And as I said, I'm going to use this part for my circle, and then I don't have to re-stamp it again. And I'm going to do it in slightly different colours. So I'm going to do it in Evening Evergreen, Pale Papaya, and the Whisper White. This one I did it in Soft Succulent and Polished Pink. So I put that up there, and I'm going to put it around like this. So I've got my cardstock all cut ready and prepared. So I'll put my lid down, and it sticks to the lid, and I'll get my memento out. So I'm using the black memento because it's good with the stamping blends, the alcohol markers. Now I am going to put my little magnets there. Just sometimes the stamp can grab the paper, the cardstock. Now with the stamp apparatus, it's really cool that if you don't get a nice crisp image, you can ink it up and go again. Okay, so I've missed some over there, so I'll just try. I won't ink it again, I'll just try pushing it down again, and I got it. So that's good, so I'll just give it a final push. So this is a great tool for bigger stamps. The Daisy Garden one, I definitely need it for that, because I can't get my hand around the big block and get the pressure to get a nice crisp image. So that's good, I'm happy with that. So I'll just slide my magnets off, and I shall get my chamois. I need to clean my stamp up. So the spotlight technique's a really good one. As I said, if you've got a large image and you don't want to colour it all in, you can just do this technique and just colour a small section in and place it over the top. So I'll just get my magnets. It's a great tool, the stamp apparatus. If you don't have one and you're getting into stamping a lot, it's probably something to put on your wish list. Okay, so got that. So I'll bring my sample back in. Now what I've got to do is cut a hole in that, and I want to work out what size I want to cut. Just make sure that's still all in view. Oh yeah, cool. Okay. So I shall get my layering circles dies. And I don't necessarily have to do, I have to put a bit of bling on that. The same size. I think I did that size. I did. So I could go one bigger. Yeah, I might do that. And I just want to get the scallop that goes a bit bigger than that. So that's not it. It must be this one. Nope. Surely it's not this one. That seems too big. Let me look at this one again. No, that's not right. It must be this one. Is that going to be too big? Let's look. Yeah, I think that's going to be too big. So, let's have a look. If I want this size, that's bigger than that. I must need this one. Nope. This one. No. Can't be this one. Oh, isn't this silly? Maybe it's that one. Just doesn't look big enough. Anyway, I'll run them through and see what you think. So bear with me a minute. I'll just get my embossing machine. It could use the mini one, but I've just grabbed the big one, so I'll use the big one. Okay, so you need plate number 1, plate number 2, plate number 3, which is very scratched around, but that's okay. Now I'm just going to put this down here and I'll do that. And another plate number 3 on top. Wind it through. Okay, so that's gonna catch there. Now I could throw that out, which I probably will, but if you're really scroogey, you could keep it for sayings, but I'm throwing it out. I've kept things like that so much, and then I just had a big clean out of all my scraps because I just had so many scraps. I got sick of all my scraps. Like in my drawer, it was chugging up my filing cabinet drawer. So you just have to use 2 circles that are one slightly bigger than the other. Now let's see if this works. Oh yes, that's going to give me a tiny fraction of the black around it, so that's good. That's what I wanted. I'll just pop this away. There we go. So I shall put these back in my little layer, my circles, so I don't lose them. These are a great set of dies to have. I'm hoping they'll bring out ovals and squares as well, but I'm not sure if they will, but you can live in hope. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get my little patch and I'm going to colour the flowers in pale papaya. That's that. And I think I'll still use the soft succulent for the leaves because I don't want to go as dark as evening evergreen. And then I'll put yellow in the centre. So just bear with me while I do a bit of colouring. So I'm using my dark stamping blend first, and I'm just putting a bit of colour on the petals down where there is already shading. Got my radio on and I think it's a bit loud. Sorry about that. I hope everyone had a nice weekend. I had a really busy one. Coming out of lockdown, it's a bit hard being so busy again. I had a Stamping Up conference Thursday night, all day Friday and all day Saturday. It was their on-stage event, which is normally in person, but we had to do it virtually. So it was all online, but it was great. Lots of free products, lots of tips and tricks on how to do things. And then Saturday afternoon we were invited in next door to our neighbours to their little boy's first birthday party. So I haven't been to a first birthday party for a long time. That was really cool. And cute. And it was lovely that they invited us. They're a lovely young couple, so we're very fortunate with our neighbours. And then Sunday we went to a surprise 60th birthday party, which was really lovely. And Deb got a big surprise. She didn't know anything about it. So it's nice when your family organises a surprise and it comes off. She had no idea. So that was really nice. Then I visited my mum on my way home, and she wasn't too bad, so that was good. You never quite know what to expect when I visit her. So, busy weekend. I don't work Fridays anymore, so I have a long weekend every weekend. So you can't complain about that. So as you can see, I'm not really being overly fussy with my colouring. You can be more fussy than I am, but I'm just doing just what I have to do. Now that's a bit of leaf too over here. So I use my dark blend first, and then I do go back with my light blend to create a bit of shading. I never was very good at shading, especially with Copic markers, because they just confused me. But I don't seem to go too badly with these. Well, I don't think I do. I think I go okay. I might be fooling myself. And now I'm just going to come in with the light Daffodil Delight and do the centre of the flower. So you can do it with smaller images than this. If you've got flowers, I could do it with this one. And cut a circle here. Doesn't have to be a big image, it can be a smaller image. I think that's pretty good. I might just go over a few things. I think that's good. I'll just pop these away. Okay, so I'm just going to get my snail and put that on the back here. So it doesn't matter where you place this on your backing piece, except I want to place it centered, because you then will line it up to your main image once you've got it on your backing piece. So that's it. So I shall put my glue on the back of this. So you could use any colour combination. I just really love the New In colours. Oh, they're 6 months old pretty much now. I still call them the New In colours. They're just all so lovely. Now, I want to put, what do I want to put? What have you, oh, I don't like that. Have a perfect birthday. That's pretty nice. I might do that again. Put that there. And I might do that in Evening Evergreen. But I do want to practice. I always want to practice. make sure I get it straight. Yeah. That's pretty straight. Here we go. Okay. I might just have to bring my head in a little bit. Yay! It's always a bit nerve-wracking when you've stamped everything and then you decide to put the greeting straight onto you where you've stamped. I guess I could have always done it onto a scrap and cut it out and covered it up if it had been a boo-boo. But it didn't work out to be a boo-boo, so that's good. Now, let me see. We might go with the evening evergreen ribbon, seeing that that's the card base. Yes, I think that will look very nice. Very, very nice. So as I said, if you love a stamp set but you don't like all the colouring that might be involved with it, this is a really great technique to minimise your colouring but still showcase the beautiful image off. Is that straight? Nope. There we go. I think that's straight. I hope that's straight. Okay, I'm just going to put some tape over the top there. Okay, so put my, oh no, I still need my ribbon scissors. I'm going to put this flat on my card so the glue comes out again. I'll show you some other cards we made with this stamp set at the Stamping Up event over the weekend. So we did some make and takes using this stamp set and it's just beautiful, just gorgeous. So I don't need that anymore. I will make a bow with this. Oh, I've run out. Wonder if I've put that on my list. I'll look later. I put an order in on Saturday, so I don't know whether I've added some of this to it. It'll have to go on the next order. Oh, that's not working. Here we go. So if you love colouring, well, you can colour the whole image in, but this is just a nice, quick and easy way of spotlighting part of the image and showcasing it still. Now, what happened to that bow? It went a bit monged. It'll do. So come out with my little glue dots. And I shall get another one because I normally put another one underneath where I'm going to. So I might put it over here because we're going to put this over here. We've just got to centre it and line it up and work out where it goes. I'm pretty sure that's sort of there. So I shall put the bow over here. And because this is such meshy ribbon, you don't really need one underneath, but I still do it just to secure everything. Just to secure it. My bow's a bit monged. It's not doing what I want it to do. Just behave yourself. Maybe if I cut it this way, it'll be better. Maybe. I might be making it worse. Here we go. I think that will do. get some dimensionals and we shall put them on the back of this. Just 3 is all that's needed. And now you just got to try and, now they're the bottoms of those ones, so that looks pretty. Matching it up here. I think that's pretty right. How cool is it? Just amazing. I love the way you don't have to do a lot of work to make it look amazing. Put my ribbon scissors away. And I might get some bling down. And we might just, I didn't put any bling on this. I did do Winker Stella. Ooh, shall I do some Winker Stella? On the petals, I think. Yes. I love Winker Stella. I think I've told you that before. Just blings everything up. I won't do the leaves, just the flower petals. How nice. And we might get some, oh, there's a fresh freezer. There's one left on this lot, so I'll use that one. There's a little bit of a blob there, so I'll cover that up. A new packet. And we might just get 2 little ones. Is that another? Oh no, it's not another blob. I thought it was. Might put one over there. Oops. And maybe one down here near the bow. Oh, just in there. 3 or 5. That's the rule. And I'm just wondering if I should do some. Actually, I could put some polished pink ones on this one. You just got to have bling. You really do. I just love bling. It just makes everything happy. And now I could do some Winker Stella splatter. Am I game? I'm always terrified that Winker Stella splatter might just go a bit too far. So let's just do it on one card just in case. Oh yeah, that's working. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. And I'm going to do just on the one card. So let me show you. I'll see if you can see the splatter. Don't know if the splatter shows up, but try it. It's really cool. So there you go. That's my spotlight technique for this week, and I've done a bigger circle on this one and spotlighted a different section of the card. I hope you like that. Where's my daisies? That's my daisies as well. And on the daisies, I've just used the blending brush and just blended with what ink was on there, just around there in the blue and in the green. I could have done that on this. So let me show you the other cards that we made at the Stamping Up event. So we made this one. So on the shimmery white paper. And we just used a dauber to colour in. I'm not real happy with my leaves, but they're okay. And so this is paper that will be available too in January, and ribbon and decorative dots. And then we made this little note card. So that's cute. And then we made this card too using the paper and the garlands and the sprigs. And we stamped on the wood grain part of the paper. So they were also made with this stamp set, and then I've got one other card that my upline sent me using this stamp set as well. So it's a beautiful stamp set, and you don't have to do a lot of colouring. You can just do a little bit. So it's really lovely. I do like it. Now, just before we go, this is my second last class for the year, and it's next Saturday, the 20th of November. If you'd like to book in, you have to tell me by Wednesday, because I'll be preparing all the kits on Wednesday. So it's these 3 cards. These are from the Memories and More card pack, so I don't have to do any prep for those. But this one's a fancy fold, so, and these are just standard cards. Oh, I haven't decorated the inside. I must do that. I have on this one. So yes, so that's next Saturday's class. Class is $25. If you'd like to come, just let me know. As I do need to prepare the kits on Wednesday. I won't be able to prepare them after that for Saturday's class. So please let me know by Wednesday if you'd like to come along. And I'd love to have you there. So it's 1:30 on Saturday. And the cost is $25, and you get light afternoon tea. Lots of fun and laughs. So if you'd like to come along, please let me know. So that's that. And these are our cards for today's Make It Monday. So thanks for watching and joining me. I hope you have a great week and keep safe. And I'll see you next week. Bye.